Hi and welcome to this video. For today we'll be installing Python and also a code editor. And for our code editor we'll be using VS Code. So let's jump right into it. So go ahead and open your browser and search for Python download. Python download. Click on the first link, then click on download and press OK to download. Then search for Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio Code download, click on the first link. In my case, I'm using Windows, so I'll click on Windows. Then let it install. I've already installed. So after installing, locate those files and run them. Mine are in the downloads. So I'll start by installing the Python. So I'll double click on the Python installation file. So it should bring up something like this. And something you need to note is that you need to check this box, ensuring that Python installed is added to the path. This is something you need to note. This is something you need to make sure you're done. If not done, you'll have to repeat the whole process. So after checking the box, add Python to your path, click on install and let it finish. So go to your VS Code setup file and also double click on it. Then accept the agreement, click on next again, next. In my case, I want to create a desktop icon, so you can check this. This is most preferably for you to be able to access it easily. Click on next, then install. Give it time for it to finish installing. So I'm already done installing Python and Visual Studio Code, and before going any further, I need to check whether Python has been correctly installed. So if you're using Windows, go ahead and open your command prompt, cmd, then click on Python, press enter. In my case, I've installed it correctly. It should bring up something like this, Python, then the version, and through this, you can actually enter some code. But to make it easier for the user to write the code, we actually need a code editor. That's why we installed Visual Studio Code. So we've already made sure that Python is correctly installed. So we'll go ahead and configure it on Visual Studio Code. So click on the Explorer folder, which is the folder I'm pointing. Then click on Open Folder. I had already created a folder to store my Python files. So I'll just locate it. If you don't have a folder, just create one and select it to open it. After opening it, it doesn't have any files, so I'll create a file. I'll call mine main.py and click on enter. You can actually see it actually brings up an error. Do you want to install the recommended Python extension? Just click on install. This is actually the easiest method since it brings the correct extension and you don't have to keep on looking for the one you're supposed to use. So just click on install and give it time. Finish installing. So as you can see, it has already finished installing. So I'll go back to my file. Then I'll write some code. Print hello world. And click on that button. Nice. You can actually see it already printed the hello world. So we've actually come to the end of our video. Thanks for staying tuned. On this video, we've been able to install Python and a code editor. Let's meet in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification for you to be notified whenever I'll be releasing a new video. Thank you for staying tuned.